Carrie Ann, tell us what's the WIKIPAD 3D about?
Well, the WIKIPAD 3D is the world's first 3D tablet. Now it's fully enabled. It has Wi-Fi. There's 2 cameras on there, so you can also do video conferencing. But what's super special about this pad is the technology that we use is a 3D barrier that overlays on top of the LCD. So basically you can transfer from watching 3D to 2D and then back again. Hi and welcome to WIKIPAD. This is the world's first 3D tablet. The unique part about this 3D tablet is it's auto-stereoscopic, so that means that you can watch the tablet in 3D without glasses. Now the unique technology that enables this to happen is we have a 3D active barrier that overlays on top of the LCD, which basically means that you can turn the 3D on or you can watch it in 2D as well.
Can you tell me something about the specs that it will have?
Sure. The specs that it'll have, the resolution is going to be 1280 by 800. It works on the Android 4.0. It has 3 gigabytes of storage in it and 8 gigabytes of flash.
I have in my hand the Gadmei Glasses-free 3D tablet. This is a 8-inch display, 720p display, and it also ships with Android 4.2 Jelly Bean, and it has a 1.5 gigahertz dual-core processor, 1 gigabyte of RAM, 8 gigabytes internal storage, and a 5,000 milliamp hour battery. If we take a quick physical tour of the tablet itself, there's a 0.3 megapixel front-facing camera, 2 megapixel camera on the rear. There's your power control, volume control. There's a 3.5 millimeter audio jack, and there's what appears to be your USB connectors. So the big draw here is that this tablet does glasses-free 3D. So we're gonna load a video here. This is Avatar playing here, and there's a toggle button right here. So we're gonna toggle out, and it's currently in 3D, but it also switches from 2D to 3D. So if 3D is not your thing, you can kind of shimmy back and forth and kind of toggle between the two. So let's take a quick look at that, and we'll jump back into 3D. Now, as for the tablet's availability, they're working on bringing it stateside. They're looking for a price. There's no actual price point availability, but they're hoping to get it to the US real soon, perhaps with the online orders.
Gadmei has introduced a whole line of glasses-free 3D tablets that run off Android 4.0. This is the E8 3D tablet, and as you can see, the picture looks pretty good on this 8-inch device. It runs many of the same apps that appear on more well-known tablets, and it also features forward and rear-facing cameras.
Okay, so here we have the Gadmei E8 3D with a high-resolution screen, 8.1 inch, 5-point touch panel, Android 4.1, which will be available later, Logic 8726MX dual core, running at 1.5 gigahertz, and a huge battery, 5,000 milliamp hour, and it also has the Bluetooth. Let's see here. We see here that they have also modified the Android system. So nice and large icons. If we go over to settings, you can also see that the settings menu looks different with colorful icons here. And so we got Bluetooth, VPN, and as we see, they also have added a nice quick menu here with handy small shortcuts, auto rotate, brightness, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and notification, and jump into settings as well. And another cool feature is that here at the bottom there is a screenshot button here. So if I just click here, make a screenshot, which is nice. And as for the 3D function, so if you want to watch a movie, you need to start this application here, and let's see what probably visible on the camera, but this is the glasses-free 3D technology. There's also an application for pictures, 3D pictures. And again, this is probably not visible on camera, but this thing works. And it will just switch back to 2D when you exit the application.
I'm here at CES. This is Chris Chinnock reporting for Display Central. I'm here with Bob Johnson with his new company, Global Village Transmedia.
That's right.
And we're showing you on the camera here This is the Gadmei tablet, which is 8.1-inch screen. It's an auto stereoscopic display. We're playing the Hobbit trailer here, and I know this is very hard to capture on the camera, but let me tell you, this is a very, very nice looking auto stereoscopic 3D image. This is very watchable. So Bob, tell us what you're trying to do with this.
Well, basically the discussions I've had with European distributors, retailers, as well as broadcasters are to utilize, they see the opportunity that this 3D tablet can bring to the content delivery, content acquisition world, to getting 3D into the people's hands wherever the people are, rather than having them have to sit on a couch, have to be in a movie theater. It's 3D for the YouTube crowd that wants to see their content anywhere they are.
Okay. And you're trying to get content partners and manufacturing partners?
Content partners and really retail distribution partners.
Really, yeah.
Retail distribution and content partners.
Right.
We have a lot of interest so far. Manufacturing is ready. The production line is ready. It's ready to go.
And what do you think the pricing will be when you have approximate pricing for this when you have your retail partners?
We're discussing probably around €299, give or take in Europe, and that'll be probably $350, $360 or so here in the US. But it's not been solidified yet.
Okay. And what about the power machine behind this in terms of the tablet processing power?
It's a dual core Cortex board, and it's got HDMI out. It's got Wi-Fi. There will be the next generation of this, which will be out very soon. Will have 3G capability.
Okay.
It also has a camera in the front, a camera in the back.
Single cameras.
Single cameras. We're discussing other functionality and other features in the next versions, but
including dual cameras, I hope.
Correct. So it has it comes with a 3D player, and our next step is to incorporate. We're working on 3D streaming for streaming from all the other platforms as well.
Okay.
So that'll be the next step. So it's in its early stages, but we have a lot of high hopes for it.
Yeah,
and
looks great.
And it's ready now.
It's ready now. Most important. Very good. Great.